everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today, skincare video. As you can see by the title, I'm obviously filming my skincare routine, products, that kind of video. I put on Instagram quite a while ago now, like over a month ago, that I've bought these new products and I'm going to be trying and testing them for a couple of weeks and making a skincare routine video. But obviously I took some time off YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, if you watched my last video you know what I mean. But basically it's been way over a couple of weeks. It's been like over a month. So these products that I'm going to be speaking about, I've tested them for long enough now to have a full opinion on them. Ow. And this is how my skin is looking now. I'm going to insert some pictures now actually, anyway, or a little clip or something, I don't know. So first, before I get into like all the products and stuff, a little bit of background on my skin. So through most of high school, well probably from like year 8 or 9, I had quite bad skin. I had acne. It wasn't the worst, but I was like super self-conscious and I suffered with that for quite a long time, for like 6 years, until 2016. In like September, October time is when I finished my course of HIIII, and my skin has basically just never gone back to what it was like before. Like I've never suffered with it since. I tried through like the 6 years, I tried so many medications, topical medications, everything, and nothing worked. But then I started HIIII. It fixed the problem. If you do want to know more about like my journey on HIIII, then I might do that. I haven't really got anything to document though, like as in to use to document. I haven't like got any pictures, and obviously I wasn't filming at the time, so I haven't really got anything like that to show. But I could give my like thoughts and opinions on it and what my experience was. So if you want to see that, let me know. Leave a comment, like my video. I don't know why I felt so awkward saying that, but just like my video anyway, please. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have any pictures to show in this video either what my skin was like pre-HIIII, because honestly I hated my skin, so I didn't really take pictures. I didn't like how I looked, so that's so sad. Spots are completely normal, acne is completely normal, but I get it. Like I know how you feel if you are going through that right now. Like I feel you. That shit's hard. It really knocks your confidence, but you'll find something that works for you. I know it seems like the road is never ending, but you'll find something that works for you. Just in the meantime, when you're going through it, try your best. I know it's hard to do. Try your best not to let it affect you. It'll be sorted. And also I'd always have makeup on, so in pictures you couldn't really tell how bad it was anyway. So yeah, anyway, finishing HIIII, coming off that, I didn't, well I still don't have any before pictures. But it was pretty bad. It wasn't the worst. I thought it was at the time. But yeah, it was pretty bad. But since then I've been so much more confident in my skin. But recently I just really want to practice skincare, because even coming off HIIII, I didn't really have a skincare routine. I basically used like a couple of products. I didn't follow it every night. Like I wash my face every night. I don't ever go to bed with my makeup on. But I still didn't have like a skincare routine. I didn't really practice proper skincare, as in like oils, serums, acids, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just really wanted to delve deeper into the skincare world. because I do still get breakouts. Well, I haven't the past month, but yeah, since I'm off vaccine I do still get the odd breakout, of course. I'm pretty sure that's to do with my cycle though, and that's something I want to actually start tracking. Like, so any like breakouts I get, and like when I'm sometimes really emotional in certain parts of the month and get really agitated, I do want to start tracking that to see if it's like around the same time every month I get these symptoms, and to see if it's anything to do with my cycle, because I'm on the implant, and I'm sorry if this is too much info, and for people that don't want to hear this, but if you don't, grow up. I'm just gonna, yeah, if you don't, no, I'm not kidding actually, if you don't, just get over it. I don't really get periods, but if I do, they're like very irregular. They're just over here, she's there, like she just pops up whenever the hell she wants. So yeah, I just want to start tracking that and see maybe if my breakouts are as a result of my cycle. Wow, I went off then, off on a tangent. So to reel that back in, to bring that shit back in, I just want healthy, glowing, plump skin. Obviously, who doesn't? So after seeing really good things about the Ordinary products, that's true. What the hell does that boy want? Oh, okay, that goes for tea. So yeah, after seeing really good things about the Ordinary products, I thought, bitch, this is the time, stop playing around, make the order. So that's what I did. I do have a few other products as well that aren't the Ordinary products, but seeing such good things about the Ordinary brand, that's what made me really want to get into skincare and just make the order. And yeah, but I have got a few other bits to show. One thing I will say though about the Ordinary, it sells out quick. I am going to link everything in the description box, but yeah, if you do want something after watching this, then buy it quick, because that ish sells out. I did check just before that everything is in stock that I am linking, but by the time this goes up I'm not sure, or by the time you watch this video I'm not sure if it will be. So you can still click the link, and there's like a waiting list that you can be emailing, and they'll email you obviously as soon as the product's in stock. But yeah, it can be annoying, so sorry if it's sold out. But so what I got is, I'll start with the Ordinary products. I obviously ordered mine from Beauty Bay, and I'll give like a quick review right now into the products, but you will see me in a minute using them, and I go into more detail then, well, like as I'm using them. So I'll give like a little bit of an insight into them now and what I think they've done to my skin, because obviously it's been like the full month now, well over a month that I've been using them. So I'll give a review on these now in terms of that, like how they've worked after the full time using them. And I'll just keep everything like in their boxes for now. I won't bother opening everything, because you'll see that, like I said, in a minute when I'm going through them and using them and stuff. Actually, one more thing just before I get into this. So I'm not claiming to be like any type of skincare professional or anything like that. I actually found it quite overwhelming to find this skincare routine, to be honest. Especially with the Ordinary, there's so many products that they do, and like they do acids, oils, serums, like, and they all have these scientific names, and yeah, over my head. So they do obviously have the information on their site with what they claim to do and stuff, but a woman on YouTube that I found really helpful when I was deciding what stuff to get, because some of their products are acids and stuff, they can be like harmful to your skin, especially if you use the wrong products together and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a lot. So this woman that I would suggest to watch, her name is Cassandra Bankson. I'll link her channel below, but yeah, she's like a skincare professional and she knows her shit. So if you are going to make an order, probably go and watch her videos here, because yeah, she'll have all of your questions and concerns covered. I probably won't. I'll link her channel in the description box. First, Biscottling cleanser. So I actually really love this. So what I do is take off my makeup, or if I'm not wearing makeup, just to wash away like any dirt and oils that I have on my face throughout the day. I'll go in with like a makeup flannel, you know, those makeup remover flannels. I'll go in with that first, take my makeup off, and then use this after. I do explain this in a minute when I'm sharing the product, but basically it comes out as like a balm. You rub it into your hands to warm it up and it turns into more of an oil. You just use that on dry skin. And yeah, it's just a really nice product. You need a tiny amount. When I got it, because it's so small, I was like, this is not going to last me, but you need a tiny amount, so there's still loads left in that, and I use it every single night. Yeah, it's just a really gentle product. It doesn't break me out, which is a big thing because my skin's quite sensitive. It does break out to quite a lot of products, but none of these, especially like oils and stuff like that, and that is quite oily when you put it on, but obviously you wash it off afterwards and there's no residue left. It just, your skin feels yeah, your skin just feels like really nice after it. Do you know, after some cleansers you can have that like tight feeling? Oh, I've got a knot in my hair. That like tight feeling. It doesn't have that. Your skin just feels normal. It just feels nice and like movable. That's a weird way to describe how your skin feels, but you know what I mean. If you use a cleanser and it's tight and it's like you've got some kind of mask on, you know what I mean? That doesn't do that. It's lovely and it takes off what you need to have took off. So I like that one, and it was £5.50. I don't think any of these products were over £6. The ones from The Ordinary, the ones that I showed a bit of are, but yeah, none of these were over £6. Yeah, my whole order came to £21.95, so that's really good for face products. That's really good. So next, the Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. Again, I love this. This is like a really hydrating and moisturising product, which is confusing to me because it was an acid. I don't think that's what it was going to be, like obviously until I read up on it before I bought it. But yeah, I love this. This one I use every morning and night. I use this first as well. So I'll wash my face morning and night, and then in the morning I use my toners and stuff beforehand, but this is the first like kind of moisturising product or serum, anything like that I put on. And this, I feel like it keeps my skin plump and like hydrated the whole day. Like my skin's has not been dry once since using these products, and I think this is a big reason why. This again feels really comfortable on your skin. It's not like, it is obviously comes out like an oil, but as soon as you put it into your skin, it just soaks in. All of these products do, it just soaks in really well. So yeah, love. Next is the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. Of course, again, I love this product. I'm obsessed. So again, I use this every morning and every night. I use this one after the hyaluronic acid, and this is also amazing. Since using this, my pores have got so much smaller. My blemishes, like, so where I had some pigmentation, I still do have a bit, but it's gone down so much since using this. Obsessed. Gorgeous product. And then lastly, the Lactic Acid 5% plus HIII. So this one, when I first used this, I was like super cautious to how much I was using. I was thinking like, it's gonna, this is really dark. I'm thinking it's gonna make me peel, my skin's gonna react really bad to it because it's like quite a harsher product. But I have gone up to using this 3 times a week now, and I think I need the 10%. It comes in a 5% and a 10%. Yeah, I do, like, it's not a bad product, I just don't think it's doing that much for my skin at 5%, I think I'll be much better off with the 10%. So I'll probably use this for a bit longer and then make my way up to the 10%. But yeah, it's still a good product and definitely better to start with the 5% rather than go straight to the 10%. But yeah, I think I'll be making the transition soon. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about, oh, she mitch. Right, so next I'm going to talk about this product. This is the Aloe Soothing Moist Toner, and it's from the brand Secret K. This is a bit of a weird one. I've never heard of it, the brand or the product or anything, but my stepmom, I'll mention this in a minute in the video, but my stepmom is into skincare. She knows what she's talking about. She said for me to use this, so I have been, and I love it. It's another great product. So here it's called a toner, but she actually said it's not really a toner. You don't use it in that way. It's more of like a moisturising product. I apply it different to the directions as well. That's how Leslie told me to do it. So it says to put it on a cotton pad and obviously use it like you would a toner, but I just put like 3 to 4 drops on my hand and press it into my skin. So like the more dry your skin is, the more you'll need, like it'll just like drink up the liquid. So yeah, I use like 3 to 4 drops, but depending on how dry your skin is, that's how much you need. I just use this every morning after I've used my toner. I go in with this, and before I apply my hyaluronic acid and niacinamide and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just super gentle, super moisturising, and yeah, I really think it's helped in my routine. So great. I think this is like around £10, so again, it's not expensive. None of these products are expensive, so yeah. And then the last product that I've got recently and introduced as new products into my routine is this SPF. So this is the La Roche-Posay SPF. It's the 50+ SPF, and it's brilliant. I know it's tiny, by the way. When I got this, I was like, do I really want to spend, I think it's around like £10, probably more. I think it's more than that. I think it's like 12, 13, something like that. But I did think, do I want to spend that on this pocket-sized product? But it'll last you ages, because so it's like a super like liquidy formula that you shake it up, and then you only need like a tiny bit, like, so I put like about, I'd probably use a bit more than that. I put about like 6 drops on, and then that spreads, it goes a long way. So yeah, I do think it's worth it because it just feels nice on your skin. It doesn't have that like tacky or sticky or oily feeling. Like you put this on and you can't notice it's on your skin. Why have I come so close to the camera? Like that, so you can see all not cute. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying this one again. I'm buying all these products again, but yeah, I'll be using this SPF for a long time. Well, not this actual one, because let's be honest, it's dinky, but you know what I mean. I'll be using this product for the foreseeable. Okay, so these last 3 products, I actually already had these within my routine, so they're not necessarily new. They're just stuff that I want to carry on using, as well as obviously introducing all this new stuff. So this exfoliator, I've used this for years, like years and years and years. I do use this every morning. It might be a bit harsh on some people's skin because it is an exfoliating scrub, but it works for me. And yeah, I do still love this product. Again, this is like under £10. I think it's like £5 or something like that. Then this glycolic toner kind of product, it's actually, well, it claims to be a glycolic tonic, but I just use this as a toner. I put it on a face pad in the morning after I've washed my face. I was actually a bit cautious at first to use this, as well as introducing the lactic acid at the same time, because obviously they're 2 acids, but they work fine. I think because this is only a low percentage, I think it's rubbed off, but I think it's like 5 or 7%. So it's not that harsh, but yeah, I do love this product. It can be a little bit stingy when you use it, so if you're not a fan of that, maybe stay clear, but it's not bad. It's just like a little bit of a tingle, sting. It's just a little bit harsher than any of my other products here, but it's nothing bad. So yeah, this is just the Naturally Radiant collection from Superdrug. It's like their own brand, and yeah, this is super cheap again, around £5, and one that I definitely wanted to keep in my new routine. Lastly, my Aveeno Moisturizer. So I haven't actually been using this all that much. I did at first still incorporate it like I usually would in my routine, so all over my face, but I feel like with these products it's like hydrated and moisturized more than enough, so I haven't really used this, so I haven't really needed this. I do use it if I get a little bit dry maybe, which I don't really since having this new routine. The place that I have used it a couple of times because I get hay fever really bad and I wake up with like my eyes running. My eyes get sore in the corner, so I'll put this on and that does actually help that. But yeah, I know that if I got any dry patches, like just anywhere on my skin, this would still help, so I'd still say this is a really good product to have in with like somewhere within your routine. Okay, so now I've gone through all of my products quickly there. We'll jump in to me talking about them a bit more and like use them on camera and stuff like that. So hello. Oh, actually let me address this because I've just done my tan, so that's what's going on there. That's why the colour difference is dramatic. But yeah, I don't want to tan my face because obviously I'm using these new products. Okay, so I'm just about to try all my skincare for the first time, so obviously I just wanted to come on camera just to like give you my first impressions and see how this ish goes. So I've already gone in with the, by the way, if I say anything wrong then I apologise, but I'll let you see the actual names of the products here because I'm probably gonna say it wrong. But I've just gone in with the squalane cleanser. Yeah, so first I went in with just a flannel just to remove anything. I didn't actually have any makeup on today, but just to remove any oils, dirt, stuff like that. Then I went in with this. I can already say I love this. It's a bit of a weird one. I haven't actually used a product like this before, so it comes out as like sort of a balm. Yeah, that's how I describe it, like a balm, but then you rub it into your hands before you apply it to your face, and it turns in, when it warms up, it turns into more of an oil. You only need a little bit of it, but yeah, you just put it in the palm of your hands, warm it up, apply it to your face, wash it off with warm water, and yeah, that's what I've just done with that, and my skin feels lovely after using that. But yeah, my skin at the moment, so it's good for the most part, but like, so I've got some pigmentation here from a breakout that I had. I've got some pigmentation and some bumps. I don't know, some, they're not spots, but texture. Some texture going on here, and here I've just got a spot. So yeah, that's my skin at the moment. So hopefully these angels are gonna sort that out for me. Like I said, it's not that bad, but yeah, you could just use a little bit of TLC. So my skin's clean, it's cleansed. So first I'm gonna go in with the Hyaluronic Acid. This is the 2% plus B5. So I'm just gonna apply a few drops to my face, like it says. Let me smell this. Okay, it doesn't really have a smell. It's actually really nice. It isn't oily, surprisingly. I thought that was going to be oily, but it's not. I'm just pressing it in a bit just because I've seen other bitches do that practice skincare, so push that shit in, pretend like I know what I'm doing. And they do a bit of that shit as well, don't they? Okay, so first impressions on that. Fabulous. It's not sticky, it's not oily, it just really soaked into my skin nicely. Next, I'm going to go in with the niacinamide. This is the 10% plus zinc 1%, and I'm just going to do the same thing. It just says to apply a few drops to your entire face. Let me just do the sniff test. It smells the same as the other one, doesn't really smell that much. Okay, so again, the niacinamide, when it's on your face, it just feels nice. It doesn't feel heavy or oily or sticky. They just really soak into the skin very nicely. With that though, I would say, I'm not sure if that's just with these two products. So I went in with the hyaluronic acid and then the niacinamide. I don't know if it's just doing it in that order, or if it's these products, or if it's with all products. But at first I did rub the niacinamide in and it did go a little bit bitty, so I would suggest just pushing it in rather than rubbing it. But yeah, when I started to just press it into my skin rather than rub it, it didn't do that again, and it feels fine now. So yeah, again, just feels nice in the skin. Okay, so after that I'm going in with the lactic acid. This one's the 5% plus HIIII. I'm a bit nervous about this one just because it is an acid, so there is a possibility of peeling and stuff like that, as far as I'm aware anyway. There is with this product. And also my skin can be quite sensitive. I probably would have mentioned that already, so I'm a bit nervous to use this acid, but it's got good reviews. It's supposed to make your skin amazing, so fingers crossed. Again, there's not really a smell. There is a slight smell to all of these, but it's not a bad smell. It just smells like clean. Okay, so I'm only gonna apply a really little bit of this, and I'm also only going to use it maybe like once a week. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to do it once a week at first, but then I might build up quite quickly. So after the first week I might jump to doing it like 3 times a week. I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes. This one I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3. With that one, again, I just pressed it into my skin rather than like rubbing. With all of them as well, I tried to avoid like my eye area, just because you're supposed to do that. You're also supposed to drag face products down your neck, I know that, but I've just done a fresh tan, so I'm not about to compromise that, but I didn't know you're supposed to do that. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. I'm still using the Aveeno one. This seems to do the job for me. I'm pretty sure that when I do break out from products, a lot of the time it's moisturizers. I don't know if that's other people, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's moisturizers that break me out for some reason, and this doesn't. This works fine, so I'm just sticking with this one. Okay, so with moisturizer, I did actually more move that around my skin rather than just press it in. I did actually drag that one about quite a bit, and that bittiness didn't happen again. So I think they're all worked well into my skin. Yeah, so on first impressions, they're all lovely. None of them had like any tingling or anything like that. Sometimes I can get that with like stronger products, like some toners I've had that with. I used to use a glycolic toner. By the way, I didn't use a toner just now. I'm gonna record in the morning as well when I wake up, and what I'm using in the morning versus the night time. So yeah, I'll show you what toner I'm using in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll catch up with you all in the morning and show you what I'm gonna do with my skincare in the AM versus the PM. So I'll see you in the morning. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the products that I've been using in the morning. Last time I was on camera, I showed you the products, using the products for the first time, and it was like my nighttime routine. I actually said then that I was going to come on camera the next morning and show you what I'm using in the morning, but I've been off YouTube for a while. I explained why I haven't filmed in a little bit in my last video. But yeah, I've got my products here and I've just got out of the shower, so I'm going to go through what I've been using in my morning routine. So I start with this. This is what I've used for years to like take my makeup off and stuff. Well, actually the last 6 months I've been using this like makeup removal cloths, like the flannels. I've been using that to remove my makeup, but I go in with this. I have for years, morning and night. Yeah, it's just the Garnier Skin Active Pure Active Intense Exfoliating Scrub. Some people this might be too harsh to use, but it's okay for me. I think maybe because I've just used it for so long, I don't know. But yeah, I use this in the morning. I don't use this at night anymore. I use my new, the Ordinary Squalene cleanser. But yeah, this every morning when I'm washing my face. So I've already done that. I'm going to do my skin. I haven't done the rest of my skincare. I'm going to do that on camera, but that I have used obviously because I've had a shower. So then after that I use the Naturally Radiant Glycolic Toning Acid. It's rubbed off because I've had it for a while, so I'm sure it's called the Glycolic Toning Acid. This is just from Superdrug. It's the Superdrug brand, Naturally Radiant one, and I think this is a smaller bottle. They do it in like a huge bottle. I think it's 5%. I'm going to link everything in the description box anyway, but this is either 5 or 7%. So I just use that only when I just throw it on the floor when I'm running low and can't get to a Superdrug. Great stuff. Yeah, so I just put a bit of that on a cotton pad and wipe that over my face. I think I mentioned when I filmed my nighttime bit of this video, I think I said I wasn't going to use this because I was worried that it was going to either react or be too harsh with using my lactic acid. But it's fine. It isn't harsh or anything. Yeah, it's fine. And after I use the glycolic acid toner, I use this. So I'd never heard of this before. My stepmom gave it to me. She's like quite into skincare and she knows quite a bit. She does the research. So she gave me this and said use it. So that's what I did. The brand's called Secret Key, and this is just called the Aloe Soothing and Moist Toner. I'm not actually, I wouldn't have bought this if she hadn't have given it me, but I'm glad she did because I love it. So it claims to be a toner. I think that she said to me, my stepmom, I think she said it's not really a toner, you don't use it as a toner. I'm sure she said that. But anyway, it's called the Aloe Soothing Moist Toner. And it says on here to apply it to a cotton pad and sweep it over the face like I just did then with my glycolic acid toner. But Leslie told me not to do it that way. She said just put it on your hands and then pat it into your skin. let me just see what it claims to do, because I did have it on my phone. So it says, helps with sunburn through its powerful healing activity in the skin. It acts as a protective layer on the skin and helps replenish its moisture. And I'd say that's true. So that toner, now my skin doesn't really feel moisturised from using that, but this is like more of a moisturiser. It's strange, but anyway, I put like 3 or 4 drops on my hand, so a tiny bit. She said also that it depends on how many drops you use, depends on like your skin. So the drier your skin is, the more it'll like drink it up, so the more drops you'll need. So you just have to kind of figure out how much of it you need. But I just press that in, and it's done. It's not harsh like at all. There's no like stinging elements to it. Yeah, it's just very gentle on the skin. So then I go in with my ordinary products. Go in with the hyaluronic acid first. I do that morning and night. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I put the hyaluronic acid on first and then go in with the niacinamide. I think also in the other clips that I've shown you using these products, I like sort of dropped, I used the pipette to like very carefully drop like 3 drops onto my hand, because I was like worried of breaking out, and I was worried of like any reactions and stuff like that. But now I just go in, so I don't even really use drops. I just put it on like this. That was probably quite excessive. I didn't need that much. Okay, so that one's all pressed in. Then I'm gonna go in with my niacinamide. I just do the same again. Like, I just put it on now. I don't worry about like exactly how many drops I'm doing. And then this one. So the first time I used it, well, the first few times I used it, it was like sort of going bitty. I wasn't sure if it was because I was putting it on top of the hyaluronic acid or what, but it doesn't do that anymore. It's because I was rubbing for like a longer amount of time than what I needed to. So you just want to move it around until you've got everywhere you need to get, and then don't continue rubbing. Just like sort of pat it in a bit and leave it. Like, you don't need to rub it in. It'll go into, it'll soak into your skin by itself. But don't know if you can see like the bits on my hand now. That's because I've just gone like that and rubbed like more than what I needed to, so then it will go bitty. But on my face it hasn't gone bitty at all, because I've just put it where I need to put it and left it. So yeah, sorry, my camera just got off, so I feel like the lighting's a bit different. But lastly, this is the SPF I've been using. Again, this is one that Leslie recommended. She said get it. It's the La Roche-Posay Ultra Protection, Ultra Resistant, Invisible Fluid. That's what it's called. But yeah, it's SPF 50 plus. Or is it called Anthelios? I don't have a clue what it's called, but here's the bottle and I'll link it below. Yeah, so this, you just shake it up, and then it's like very watery, like as you can see. And yeah, obviously I use this I was gonna say most days, but at the moment I'm actually not using it most days because we're not really going out. But obviously days that I go out I will use this, and it's lovely. It doesn't feel like greasy on your skin or anything like that. It's just very comfortable on the skin, doesn't break me out, which a lot of sunscreens do because of the grease. I haven't got one breakout, I don't think, right now. That's just like a little bit of pigmentation, maybe a little something there, but yeah. And if I don't use that, which today I'm not going to because I'm not going out, that's basically my morning routine done. Obviously, here's this. I constantly have a Comex or like some type of lip moisture balm with me. But yeah, that's it. I don't finish off with like a moisturizer. I do still have my Aveeno moisturizer that I very occasionally use, just if like I'm a little bit dry, like in my nose, or like my eyes have been getting really sore because I got hay fever and I wake up with like watery eyes. They get sore like there. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but if that happens, then I'll put like a little bit of that Aveeno moisturizer on, because it's really good for stuff like that, like for like healing properties. Well, I think so anyway. So I'll use it for something like that, but I don't even use the moisturizer after that anymore. The hyaluronic acid, it's obviously moisturising. This is moisturising. So yeah, I don't feel like I need one. Like, as you can see now, my skin looks moisturised. So yeah, if I don't finish off with the SPF, then that's me done for the morning. Okay, so that's it. That's my new skincare routine, and I'm obsessed. I love how my skin is looking and feeling. Since using these, I've like not broke out, and I mean that. Up until using these, I still was having like breakouts every month, like just like normal ones like people get, but since using these, I haven't had any breakouts, like seriously, or any like dry skin or anything like that. So I am obsessed with these products and with my new routine, and I'm going to be continuing to stick to this routine for a long time, I think, because it works perfectly for me. Like, I found my perfect skin routine. Apart from that one, the lactic acid, I might take that to a step higher and go to the 10%, but apart from that, like, it's still not bad. Apart from that, everything is spot on. Excuse the pun. No, seriously, everything is amazing, and I keep looking there, by the way, because that's where my products are on my bed. Sorry, but yeah, that's gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Like I said, I'll have everything linked below, the products, and I'll link Cassandra's channel so you can go and look at all of her videos to do with like skincare, and specifically the Ordinary products, because she knows, I told you, that girl knows her shit when it comes to that kind of stuff, especially that brand. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Joel's just finished making our tacos. He's probably just texted me again, actually. Yeah, tea is done. So I'm gonna go and eat my tacos, and I'll see you all soon.